Welcome back to another deep dive. Today, we're really zoning in on a key event within the direct selling world, specifically Indus Viva. We're using insights from Webathon Session 3, which was led by Mr. Prem. Now, he's quite the figure, Royal Black Diamond Ambassador, 12-time Viva Advisory Council member since the company started in 2014. And interestingly, the only Lamborghini achiever from the direct selling industry. That says something. Our mission here is to unpack what he highlighted as absolutely crucial, the events, and one in particular, the Star Summit. He calls it a major turning point, even the foundation for Diamondship. We want to figure out, why it's seen as so vital, how's it run, what do people actually get out of it?
Exactly. And this deep dive really shines a light on a core strategy, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Building a career in this kind of business. It's fascinating because it's not just about what the event is, but the why. Why? Position it as this super powerful catalyst for, growth and real commitment. It's almost a case study in using immersive experiences effectively.
Okay, let's unpack this then. What exactly is this Star Summit, and why is it, such a big deal for Indus Viva folks? It sounds almost legendary.
Well, it's described as very, very important, a core part of the business. And critically, it's organized by the company, by Indus Viva itself and their education system, Vibrant Viva. So it's not just another training session or a regular meeting. It's specifically a company-level program meant to have a profound effect, a big statement event.
Right. And Mr. Pren said something really striking. Many diamonds have been born there, and he claims no other event can take the place of the Star Summit. What gives it that kind of unique, almost sacred status within the company?
It's definitely seen as a milestone, a really crucial opportunity. The design is meticulous. It aims to build, first, deep faith in direct selling itself. Second, that personal self-confidence. And third, really clear understanding of the company's vision, where things are headed in the next 5-10 years. Plus, for a lot of attendees, it's literally the first time the company formally says, hey, you are a leader. That's powerful psychologically. It creates belonging, a glimpse of a possible future.
Okay, we get the why. Now let's picture it. What's it actually like to be there? What's the tangible experience?
Oh, it's quite something. It's a 3-day, 2-night residential program, and it only happens once a year, always in Bangalore, India, which makes sense. That's where Indus Viva HQ is. Yeah. The main spot is the Grand Sheraton, a 5-star place they completely book out. But because there are so many achievers, we're talking 800, maybe 2,000 people from all over India. They also use other nearby 5-star hotels, Taj Vivanta, Den, Hyatt, Hilton, Jury Hotel. Using these high-end venues is definitely intentional. It sets an aspirational tone.
Wow, okay, so it's a big logistical operation.
Huge. And here's a really key feature, inclusivity. Attendees come with a co-applicant. That's usually their spouse. If they're single, it's their mother for guys or their father for women. The company really pushes this. They recognize that family support is just vital for big success in this industry. It's about getting everyone on board, building that shared dream. And maybe the most critical part, the company pays for everything from the moment you check into the Bangalore venue until you leave. 3 days of food, your 5-star room, transport between the hotels and the main event. All covered. It mirrors what they did for that Thailand trip, with 1,800 people covering costs airport to airport. It shows serious commitment.
That level of investment from the company, yeah, that sounds transformative. I can see how Mr. Prem, mentioning his middle-class background, felt it helped him think big. What do you think the psychological effect of that total care, that luxury, is on someone attending?
It's massive, because it's not just luxury. The content is designed to be just as impactful. Attendees get to, as they say, witness the universal form of Indus Viva. It's session after session, really polished. They hear directly from the top leaders, the Viva Advisory Council members, sharing their own stories, their secrets. The CEO, Advocate Abhilash Thomas, the chairman, CA Anzar, they're there. You get direct access. And they bring in international-level coaches, too, like Advocate Vanuman, Alan Sir, teaching success principles that honestly apply way beyond just this business.
And it's not all just serious talks, is it? Mr. Prem mentioned the energy, the entertainment side, live music, international performers, cultural shows, even a fashion show featuring their own products. That's quite a mix. So if you put all that together, the luxury, the access, the training, the energy, the entertainment, it's the ultimate takeaway for an attendee.
The takeaway is what they call a life-transforming education. And notice the wording. It's not just about making money. It's specifically framed as learning how to make money work for us. That's different from, regular school or professional training. It's about an entrepreneurial mindset, leverage, building systems. This intense 3-day immersion is supposed to give you enough fuel and energy to really push for the diamond rank. which, is a major achievement level. It signals significant leadership, a big team.
Right. So given how important this sounds, let's talk strategy. How does someone actually get there? Especially someone at those earlier stages like VR, Star 250, Star 500. These ranks reflect different team sizes and sales volumes, right? How do they qualify for the Star Summit?
Yeah, there's a very clear path laid out. The cutoff date for the next one is September 26th. That's week number 68 in their system. So as of today, June 20th, 2025, that gives people exactly 15 weeks. Now, achieving Star 1000 rank that's a key step towards Diamondship is usually seen as a 13-week project. So 15 weeks, it's doable, but you need to focus. For anyone at those earlier ranks right now, the message is basically act now. Sit down with your senior leaders, understand exactly what Star 1000 requires, and map out a detailed plan.
So planning is essential.
Absolutely. And part of that structure is attending the goal-setting meet, the GSM, every Saturday morning. That's positioned as non-negotiable if you want to stay aligned with the Indus Viva plan. And right after that GSM, the advice is, meet your senior leader immediately. Plan your specific steps to hit Star 1000. And here's a really interesting strategic point, especially for those already at, say, Star 250 or 500. They're told not to just focus on their own Star 1000 goal. Instead, the key is to actively bring in new people, sponsoring them left and right in their organization, and then dedicate energy to helping those new people achieve Star 1000. It's this collaborative idea. Leverage the excitement of the newcomers. The thinking is this helps the new people succeed, and it automatically pulls the original member up to Star 1000. It sort of guarantees your diamondship down the line. It's that classic direct selling principle. Your success comes from helping others succeed.
That makes sense, focusing on building the team's success.
And they also stress speed, especially in the first 90 to 100 days someone joins. The target is ambitious. Quickly build a base of 50 active, productive distributors. That means getting 25 people qualified as Star on your left team, 25 on your right, ideally within 10 to 15 weeks. This creates momentum and, importantly, helps with team retention, stops that revolving door effect, builds a solid foundation.
Okay, that's the practical strategy. But Mr. Prem also talked a lot about the mindset needed. Things like increasing your tolerance for listening to negativity, building immunity and resistance power, cultivating a big vision. How does an event like the summit help foster that inner game?
Well, it really comes down to building that deep internal conviction, achieving 100% trust in the business, as he puts it. He uses analogies like water needing to hit 100 degrees to boil, or saying 99% faith and 1% doubt actually means 100% doubt. It demands full commitment. The summit environment, surrounded by success stories and leadership, is designed to foster that level of belief. And there's practical advice, too. If your direct sponsor or immediate senior leader is maybe a bit distracted, life happens, right? Family things, exams. He says it's crucial then to connect further up your line. Find the more serious seniors' Pearl, Emerald, Diamond ranks for consistent guidance. It highlights needing that active mentorship wherever you can find it in your support structure.
And we heard that powerful real-life story about Mr. Vinad. His wife was initially against the whole thing, but after she attended the Star Summit with him as his co-applicant, she had such a turnaround that later she was the one pushing him to hit the Ruby rank for a trip, even jokingly throwing him out of the house until he qualified. That really paints a picture of the potential impact on, well, everything: personal life, family support.
It really does. And that story perfectly illustrates the underlying theme. Big decisions are made in big events. The Star Summit is engineered precisely for that. To spark those kinds of transformations, both personally and professionally, it's that immersive space where people don't just learn, they gain the conviction, the confidence, the sheer belief to fully commit. And often, crucially, they gain the support of their family who finally get it after seeing it firsthand.
So, wrapping this up, this deep dive really shows the Star Summit isn't just some corporate meeting. Not at all. It's a highly strategic, company-funded, immersive experience designed to fundamentally shift people into leaders, to really accelerate their journey towards diamondship in Indus Viva. And it's a fascinating example of leveraging events in this industry.
Absolutely. It highlights just how powerful these immersive experiences can be. Not just for transferring knowledge, though that's part of it, but more for instilling that critical mix of conviction, energy, and vision you need to build something substantial. Letting people rub shoulders with the top brass, hear from top earners. That builds trust. It makes the company's future feel real and attainable for them. You could argue this model has lessons for any organization trying to build a strong, committed community and demonstrate a clear path to success.
So thinking about your own goals, what kind of fuel do you need right now to spark your next big transformation? And where might you find that environment, that catalyst, that 100-degree boiling point to make it happen? Maybe, like the people we've talked about today, you'll find that for you too, big decisions are made in big events. Something to think about.